about a pussy cat who used to wear boots and a cap, and he used to be like a soldier fighting. Devanshi, sit there. Once upon a time, there was a miller who had 3 sons. When the miller died, he left the mill to his eldest son and a donkey to his second son. They were able to set work right away. But all that was left for the youngest son was his father's cat. "Poor Puss," said the miller's son. "How shall we manage?" "Don't worry," said the cat. "Give me a pair of boots and a bag, and we will do very well together." When the miller's son got the things the cat wanted, Puss got ready. He put on his boots and left the bag filled with lettuce leaves in a field. Very soon, a little rabbit came to nibble on the lettuce. Quick as a flash, Puss caught the rabbit in his bag and carried it to the king's palace. "Your Majesty," said Puss, "please accept this fine rabbit as a present from my master, the Marquis of Carabas." "I've never heard of him," said the king, "but you deserve a treat from the kitchen." The next day, Puss heard that the king and his daughter would be driving by the river. "Master," he said, "do what I say and we shall be rich. You must take off your clothes and swim in the river. And you must believe that your name is Marquis of Carabas." "I've never heard of him," said the miller's son. "But I'll do as you say, Puss." Before long, the king drove past with his daughter, the princess. He was pleased to see the Puss again. "Your Majesty," said Puss, bowing low, "a very terrible thing has happened. My master, the Marquis of Carabas, was swimming in the river when some thieves came and stole all his clothes." "How dreadful!" exclaimed the king and the princess together. The king sent off to the palace at once for some clothes. When the miller's son put them on, he looked very handsome. "Please come and ride in our carriage here." He's the miller here. Okay?
But he doesn't have a monkey.
He doesn't have a much. He's the miller's son. Okay?
Is he the miller?
He's the king. This guy is the king. Can you see? Yeah? Myra, can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, the king. Okay? This is the king.
But where's Puss in Boots?
We will find him. He's not in this picture. We'll find him in another picture.
Peppy is there.
Okay?
Oh my God.
Come
Sierra
on.
is there.
One minute. What happened?
Okay, let's continue. Everybody sit down. "Please come and ride in a carriage," said the king. "May I present my daughter?" Puss ran quickly on ahead. When he saw some men making hay in a field, he shouted to them, "The king is coming. If he asks, you must say that this land belongs to the Marquis of Carabas." "We've never heard of him," said the haymakers, "but we'll do as you say." Soon the king drove past his carriage with the princess and the miller's son. "Tell me, my man," said the king to the haymaker.
This
After
book
this,
is not for
okay,
you.
"Whose land is this?" "It belongs to the Marquis of Carabas, Your Majesty," the man replied at once. Meanwhile, Puss had found out that the land was really owned by an ogre. You know what's an ogre?
No.
He's like a little monster, but they're not very bad at heart. They don't harm people, but they just look ugly, and people are a little scared of them because they don't, they live alone and they live in swamps. Okay? So they realized that this was owned by an ogre who lived in a huge castle nearby. Puss quickly made his way to the castle and knocked on the door. "Sir, Is it true that you are a good magician? He asked the ogre. The ogre, who liked to show off, replied, Yes, it is true. I can turn myself into a lion. Quick as a flash, the ogre became a fierce, roaring lion. See, the ogre turned into a lion. Very fierce and roaring lion. Yeah.
Lion.
Yeah.
But lion.
Yes. King of the jungle.
Baby, sit down, sit
And
down.
then Puss was so startled that he scrambled to the top of the chest of drawers to hide. Obviously, if suddenly a big lion will come, will you be scared?
Yeah.
Even I'll be scared. So so the Puss got scared and he went up to the.
When a scary lion will come, I'll do just something.
Oh, you're a brave man.
I'll listen.
Okay.
I'll shoot a gun on the star.
Oh, okay. But you know what the Puss did? Yes. Okay. But do you all know what the Puss did? Shh. Library has to be quiet. Very nice.
I have a bigger sword.
Okay. Do you know what the Puss did, but Ciara? What did the Puss do? He got so scared. He went on top of the drawers and hid there. See? He's hiding there. See? He's hiding there.
Why is the sword coming out?
Because his fur is there. He's got big, long fur. When the ogre had changed himself back again, Puss jumped down. Turning into a lion must be easy for someone as big and strong as you, he said. But can you turn yourself into something tiny, like a mouse? Of course I can, said the ogre. Just watch. In the blink of an eye, the ogre turned himself into a tiny mousey. And he started scurrying across the floor. Puss instantly pounced on him and ate him up. Now that the ogre is gone, Puss said to himself, the castle will make a very fine home for my master, the Marquis of Carabas. The king was most impressed by the handsome young man who owned such a rich land and lived in such a magnificent castle. He would make a fine husband for my daughter, the king said. So the miller's son and the princess and the puss all lived happily ever after. And everyone now has heard about the Marquis of Carabas. Yes.
Done. Can I close the video?